Hi, folks! According to Lance Armstrong, knowledge is power, community is strength, and a positive attitude is everything.
This is The Lightline,
Where wisdom persists.
As we begin our episode, the word of the day will be revealed.
The word of the day is observation. O for on-site,
B for brainstorm,
S for study,
E for engage,
R for review,
V for voice out,
A for apply,
T for team teaching,
I for intern,
O for observe,
and N for new experiences.
what are you waiting for?
Join us as we bring you to the realm of learning.
This worksheet showcases how teaching is not just about content delivery. It's about inspiring students, sparking discussions, and fostering skills that last a lifetime. And that's the magic of great pedagogy.
This worksheet explores teaching principles and strategies focusing on literacy, numeracy, critical thinking, and collaborative skills, and their impact on student engagement and learning outcomes. It is connected to the main one, content knowledge and pedagogy, by showcasing how teachers blend theory and practice.
This activity includes classroom observation and interview with teachers about the exposure to various school settings that will enable students to generate or illustrate their ideal school environment that is safe, secure, and conducive for learning.
This activity is connected to Domain 2 of the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, which focuses on the role of teachers in creating learning environments that are safe, fair, supportive, and secure. An ideal learning environment is one that provides students with access to a variety of facilities that support their learning needs. A well-equipped environment has a significant impact on learners as it influences their ability to focus, engage, and perform academically.
This activity provides the opportunity to understand learners how differences in gender, racial, cultural, and religious background affects the interaction in school. Let's learn about the practices and strategies that teachers use in dealing with diversity in the classroom.
This activity is connected under Domain 2 of the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, as this activity highlights the diverse classroom where teacher plays a vital role in fostering inclusive and respectful interactions among students with different backgrounds. Differentiated instruction and activities help to fill the gap between the diversity among learners and encourage students to embrace their uniqueness while appreciating the perspectives of others. By promoting open communication, implementing culturally responsive teaching strategies, and setting clear expectations for mutual respect, the teacher creates an environment where all learners feel valued and included.
How do teaching materials, technology, and the curriculum come together to enhance learning? This activity helps future teachers explore how to use teaching tools and technology effectively to support the curriculum and engage students.
By integrating resources and technology into lessons, pre-service teachers can create meaningful and engaging learning experiences for all students.
Through this, they learn to design lessons that are innovative, effective, and learner-centered.
This worksheet discusses the process of assessing students' learning outcomes, focusing on alignment with learning objectives, using traditional and non-traditional tools, and the importance of feedback and reporting.
Next to Domain 5, Assessment and Reporting, which emphasizes teachers' evaluation, interpreting results, and providing constructive feedback. It highlights the use of formative quizzes, summative tests, rubrics, and depth guidelines for grading practices.
Have you ever felt energized or drained in a classroom?
A well-managed space can make all the difference. This activity guides students through observing a teacher's classroom management techniques, analyzing the classroom structure and student communication, and creating their own set of rules for a positive learning environment. Through all these, pre-service teachers then reflect on how they can apply these principles as future teachers. This aligns with PPSC Domain 2, which is all about creating positive learning environments. Furthermore, focusing on classroom routines, student communication, and the teacher's role, this worksheet prepares future educators to create inclusive and effective learning spaces for all students.
Of all the Philippine Professional Teacher Standards domains, Activity 3 is highly correlated to Domain 2, Learning Environment, which consists of 6 strands: learner safety and security, fair learning environment, management of classroom structure and activities, support for learner participation, promotion of purposive learning, and lastly, management of learner behavior. Activity 3 focuses on these strands to teach pre-service teachers on how to create an effective learning environment for students in order to promote learning process and productivity, engaging and challenging them to be the best of their capabilities. Here are the things to consider when thinking about a learning environment: classroom design, rules and discipline, scheduling and organization, instructional techniques, and communication.
As future educators, crafting our first lesson plan is a process of designing and creating a structured, detailed guide for teaching a lesson. Lesson plan serves as a roadmap for both the teacher and students, ensuring a well-organized and engaging learning experience. This activity falls under Domain 1, Content Knowledge and Pedagogy. This relates to the process of lesson planning, where teachers organize learning activities that align with the learning objectives and cater to students' needs. Activity 4 is closely related to Domain 1 because it involves both the understanding of subject matter and the application of effective teaching strategies. It is a key exercise that showcases how content knowledge and pedagogical skills come together to support effective teaching practices.
This activity includes the conduction of team teaching demonstrations wherein various digital and non-digital teaching aids are utilized in the learning process.
This activity falls under Domain 3, Diversity of Learners, as it underscores the importance of a teacher's knowledge, understanding, as well as respect for the learner's diverse characteristics and experiences as part of the inputs to the planning and design of learning opportunities.
It is also connected to Domain 4, Curriculum and Planning, as this domain encompasses the lesson sequences and associated learning programs that should be contextually relevant and responsive to learners' needs and incorporate a range of teaching and learning resources.
This experience reinforced my passion for teaching, reminding me that education is not just about imparting knowledge, but also about inspiring growth, values, and lifelong learning. It was a meaningful step toward becoming a reflective and effective educator. This experience also strengthened my commitment to becoming a compassionate and effective teacher who inspires lifelong learning and positive change.
Through first-hand experiences, student teachers can see how abstract concepts are applied in real-world situations. As a future teacher, my journey in field studies helped me to conquer what I think I can't do and to pursue what I thought I can't. During the observation, I realized how hard this profession is, but amazed with what can a teacher do. Valuing every student into the very best a teacher can and providing students' needs with full support. During the preparation of demo teaching, I thought of our students on how will I simplify things with the concepts that they could understand, and not only to comply in these subjects.
The touch of the smile I have seen in the faces of our students after demo teaching made me realize to strive more into the very best that I can. I hope to teach my future students wholeheartedly in the teaching internship.
The teaching experiences I had in Field Studies 1 and 2 have taught me a lot and improved my knowledge of teaching a lot better. I was both on my own and worked with others. Field Study 1 gave me a base for understanding classroom dynamics and the varying needs of the students. The experience of team teaching during Field Study 2 was the time of my life when I changed the most as a person. In the process of collaborating with experienced teachers of Bayambang NHS, I understood the strength that comes when people merge their skills and use different approaches and methods for the sake of a student. Besides that, we will also be able to bring in our individual strengths through lesson planning, which made for the students to get maximum enjoyment and growth of their learning experiences alongside the faster growth of us as pre-service teachers. Despite the fact that this was a process that required us to be communicating and coordinating with each other always, it still resulted in the more complete and comprehensive lessons. I was able to grow as a better leader because I embraced the diverse educational approaches. This practice makes me more engaged with the students and enhances my instructional capabilities such that I can assess my learners' progress.
Personally, the observation provided us interns an avenue to rethink, assess, and improve our strategies in teaching based on students' behavior, learning styles, and overall personality. We got to write and share feedback to ask and clarify things for a clearer understanding. During our team teaching, we admit that lapses were there, but I believe that what's important is the fact that we use the best of our abilities to deliver our lesson. My whole field study experience is something that I will always carry and treasure. Because of it, I got to experience what it is like to teach in a real classroom setting, which I can also apply once I enter the workplace in the education field.
Throughout my journey in Field Studies 1 and 2, I've experienced a lot. It wasn't an easy battle, but with the help of my group mates, I managed to survive. During my first year at PSU Bayambang, I was scared of my major, especially since it was all about educating the students. But now that I'm in my senior year and I've taken these two subjects, I realize that it isn't that bad. The day of our demo teaching was scary and I felt nervous. But when I was already in front, facing our students and our resource teacher, I kind of saw myself teaching and inspiring young minds in the future. It was never my dream to be a teacher, but I didn't know that the role I used to play when I was a child, acting like a teacher, would be the role I'm seeing myself in real life.
Field Study 1 and 2 are crucial for shaping future teachers. They allow aspiring educators to observe and experience the real dynamics of a classroom. Field Study 1 emphasizes understanding the environment where learning happens, such as classroom setup, resources, and management. Field Study 2 dives deeper into teaching methods, lesson delivery, and assessment strategies. These programs bridge the gap between theory and practice, helping future teachers build confidence, develop practical skills, and understand how to meet the diverse needs of the students. They play a vital role in preparing teachers to create meaningful and effective learning experiences.
Embarking on a field study journey at Bayambang National High School was a truly transformative experience. As future educators, this opportunity allowed us to bridge theory and practice, witnessing firsthand the realities of classroom teaching and school dynamics. The warm welcome from the faculty and students made us feel part of a community that values learning and collaboration. Observing seasoned teachers in action highlighted the importance of planning, adaptability, and genuine connection with students. From classroom management techniques to effective lesson delivery, every moment was a valuable learning experience. As we reflect on this experience, we are filled with gratitude for the insights we gained and the relationships we built. This journey reaffirmed our commitment to becoming effective and compassionate educators. We leave Bayambang National High School not just with knowledge but with a renewed passion for teaching and a clearer vision of the kind of teachers we aspire to be. This experience was not just a chapter in our academic journey, it was a pivotal moment in shaping our professional identity.
That's for today. Don't let a glimpse slip as we discuss a different topic next time, folks. This is The Light Line, where wisdom persists.